guys, I'm at the library, so excuse me for my voice being extra low. I don't want to disturb anybody. This is a very quiet library, as they should be, but I wanted to take some time to review this book that I saw this morning, and I won't be talking long, but I just want y'all to take the time to look at this beautiful creation, illustrated here, written by Alicia D. Williams. And I'm just going to review the book so you guys can see what I just saw and experience what I just had the opportunity to experience. I won't go through all the pages because I want you to be able to support this author and read it on your own. But we see the main character. His name is Jay, and we're going to be able to see him grow up with these three friends, Jamal, Ebony, and Bryant. The house is just such a realistic book. I think the illustrator did a great job by creating our homes, especially in the South, and with the porch, the fence going around, and that bill, how we have that. But we can see Jamal and his friends just enjoying their life as young people. We go on to see his face structure, him being a little boy, having those chubby cheeks, and what a loving illustration in her face structure. You can see her spirit, in a sense, with the way that she is holding his face. On this page, his mom is always measuring his height, and we'll see why in the next few pages. Just so beautiful, him being a kid, helping his mom make the bed and doing great things in the house. I want to stop on this illustration. Dad looks so authentic and real, and I love it. Just them being in the car together, and mom is measuring him again here. Here's where we see like a change. He's getting a little older, and mom is seeing that change too. She's seeing, the feeling in her face. It's just, the illustrator did a beautiful job capturing just what the character could feel like. If you notice in the back, we see what's on the screen and how that could affect how she's feeling in this moment as well. We see his friends growing up with him and them being at the park and, experiencing something that's very real, experiencing being judged, experiencing just not even being aware of what others could possibly be thinking while they're enjoying their time together. We see Grandpa giving them some advice, and this is where it really touched me, because I feel like, not saying not all advice is good advice, but a lot of times our family members who are older than us, they've learned things, you know what I mean? And they're sharing those things. So he warned them about being in a crowd of four. They can't do anything about that. They are friends, you know what I mean? So that portion really stuck out to me as far as the grandfather giving them the knowledge that he's had or he's experienced. So a good question here for scholars would be, why did he feel the need to warn them? Let's keep going. We see them growing. We see the inspiration that their grandpa gave them, even though he told them that he wasn't able to tell them why in that aspect, but he was able to even give them someone that they could possibly be as well. So I love that. We see them enjoying their time, and that's why it's important to have these conversations as well. Freedom is free to a certain extent, and it's very important that they still know what's going on around them. We see him growing. We see his face changing, and him noticing, like, my cheeks aren't even chubby like they used to be. I wonder if I'm still cute, and his grandmother is giving him that same beautiful grandmother in spirit that I have had the chance to experience, such a beautiful thing. We see him in the store shopping and seeing different things going on that it's very important for them to be aware. I believe that Dad and him driving and, Dad is giving him, just a little insight on him needing to be prepared to drive and not just drive a car, but having more insight on what it means for him when he's driving a car. We see him growing and getting his own style going. Beautiful. And this is one of the pages I just really love because he is supported in so many ways. Jay has his parents. He has his grandparents. I don't know if they stay in the house with him, but it's such a beautiful thing, this page. And, Dad is starting to talk off like it's time for us to talk, as he's getting older. So we see the conversation again. The illustrator just showed how by putting together something so beautiful. It's descriptive of the conversation that they're having with him as a kid so that he can be knowledgeable of what could happen and what should he do if he's in a situation like this. I love this photo. Even though they had to tell him some heavy stuff, it still shows their protection around him. You can see how all of the arms are placed around him, and he's able to hold on to her and just feel all of their love. I think this was a great book for girls and boys. Even if you have a young lady, it's still great to be able to give them that talk in a book. It could be helpful because you might not know how to say it, you know what I mean? And you can use this book to help you. So I would check this book out, The Talk by Alicia D. Williams.